Greetings, everyone. Don't mind about the noise in the background. I'm just basically just doing my laundry. Yeah. Okay, let's basically get the last part of the DVD and Blu-ray updates out of the way and start doing the DVDs and Blu-rays reviews uh, that out of the way. So yeah, let's get started. Today on Eric's Parents Multimedia Reviews. Welcome back. Okay, let's basically finish this off with another set that I really want to pick this, that I really want to basically talk about. Yeah, I actually found these sets were pretty interesting because, especially with the entire concept of seeing this character that never had been household name. I mean, I don't know, people really don't like the character because he sounds so annoying and actually pretty well, not interesting character, but I found it pretty interesting to watch because me as a kid, I used to watch him basically on his movies, but he's kind of well characteristic. And I will eventually have to say I will start with this set because I never seen this TV show. I never seen this before in my entire life. I know it came out originally in the 80s, but it was pretty well kind of think about out of my league. But I think it's pretty interesting to actually watching that scene and what it looks like. What I'm talking about? Well, none other than Hey Vern! It's Ernest! The series! Well, the complete series, I mean. So yeah, I have never seen this show in my life. This came out in 1987. So this was a year before when I was born. So this was a year after. So yeah, I have seen Ernest in movies, which I will get to that eventually later. But I never seen this show before. I know basically he was a popular character. I mean, um, how can I pronounce his name? Let's see, what's his name? Ernest was this basically kind of like that kind of character that kids kind of enjoy watching. I mean, even if it's not, even if he's not funny, he's still well interesting character and very wise. Play as a character. I mean, you're expecting him to be a very interesting to be funny. I mean, this is the guy who came after when Pee Wee's Playhouse and You Cannot Do Anything on Television. Yeah, this is actually really predates from Pee Wee's Playhouse. So yeah, this is probably why that Pee Wee and basically Ernest P World actually became a household name. But the reason why originally this character was never really recognizable, he was just basically just a group of oof for younger kids who can watch him eventually and see how can he basically trip him up. But he actually featured in so many movies. There's 3 movies, which I wish we would talk about right now. But this is probably running for only for 1 season, and was running for like 13 episodes. So my information, this show was never really made for kids at all. I mean, when I was watching all the episodes, I was very curious why this show was never gotten a household name. So by that, it's just that it just pretty was understandable to not even seeing how far can have this character go. So yeah, if you probably know, this is the DVD review version, but it's actually basically just an update. So yeah. So anyway, you got a nice, good picture of Ernest of him in all his glory. And basically, I just hate the way that he smiles so grinning. It's like you're expecting, oh well, you're supposed to be cheerful. Yeah, the reason why the character Vern is I guess it's his friend, I guess, whatever. But you got a nice, really picture of Ernest with a nice Richard Mason. And this is pretty odd, actually, because you've got a cow basically just right over towards the Ernest of his head, and it's like you've got Ernest on the TV screen. It's like yeah, it's a very bizarre show, and I should warn you if you're really interested in watching Ernest movies, You should probably check this series out because it's pretty much a bizarre show. So basically, you get the spine. It is originally released basically from Milk Creek Entertainment, and on the back you got a nice rich like. That's basically listen to the episodes. It's listening for 13 episodes. And on the inside, we got pretty two well separated distance. You got one version in the paper sleeve and one based on the coat stool. And they're both the same artwork, so there's nothing really to about it. There's no insert or anything, just basically there's no behind this, there's no basic featurettes or anything, just basic bare boon episodes on this set. So definitely on the episode you got Hey Vern goes in outer space. Hey Vern, it's clothing. Hey Vern, scary things. Yeah, that's another thing, Rich, about that, Rich. We'll get to that later. Hey Vern, it's movies. Hey Vern, it's magic. Hey Vern, it's sports. Hey Vern, it's pets. Hey Vern, it's hobbies. Hey Vern, it's food. Hey Vern, it's holidays. Yeah. That's the reason why I'm saying this is a bit, you know what I mean. Hey Vern, it's school. Hey Vern, it's also them. And finally, Hey Vern, it's talent. So all 13 episodes, you got the complete series of Hey Vern, it's Ernest, the complete series. So definitely worth. You probably thinking how much I got this from? $4.99 at Hastings. Yep, not too bad. $4.99 for 9 cents. But that's not the truth about this. This is icing on the cake. And Adventure was picking up Lee, the Ernest Triple Movie Collection. Yeah. So you got Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest the Scary Stupid, and Ernest Goes to Jail. So basically, you got pretty much awesome good set of Ernest. And I have to say, let me basically show you which style it looks. So you got all the basically content art virtually in each of the set, and on the spine, same thing, and on the back. It is basically from Milk Creek Entertainment. If we can basically give a quick shout out from Milk Creek right here, because they do deserve it. And on the back, you just basically got the info of the movie on each movies, and on the inside, we got two discs. See if I can make it through this. There you go. I'm very awkward with trying to really keep this, which I keep up, but yeah, that's right. So you got just the two discs. Ernest Scare anything, Stupid Scare, Ernest Scare Stupid, if I pronounce that name right, and then basically you got Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail. So definitely what. But I don't know. I just think that people never really seen Ernest as a very funny character. I found it pretty interesting, but I don't know. I just kind of like the character versus that he was a very household name character. And he never kind of got much more interest for people because for some reason some people really don't like the character because he's so obnoxious and so annoying, but he's so well annoying and so much funny. You should just find something to laugh at. I mean, I remember originally one scene, I think probably in Ernest Goes to Camp when he's basically telling his badger friend Vern and saying, well, Vern, is this basically just have this, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's just like, it's just pretty well obvious as you see this character that, you're expecting him to be a household name, but I don't know. I guess this is not good. But that's not done yet. Oh no, I got another set of Ernest. I basically saw this at Hastings. I had to pick it up, and I was very curious about, you know how I am a big fan, curious of the character, but I don't know, just the idea we just got. I think it's called Knights of Ernest, the collection. Yeah, well, we just call it Ernest the collection. This is actually a two-disc set of Ernest. I guess originally he's premium movies because you got Ernest Goes to Africa, Ernest Greatest Hits Volume 1 and Volume 2. Ernest is in the Army. Hey Vern, it's a family album. The world, your world, as I seen. I guess that's what you call it. I guess I don't know. It's just kind of really odd because the way that the title is. But anyway, this is a pretty well awesome set because I mean, it just that this character was a household name, and people don't really see him find funny. I mean, the guy is just I think his name. I think the actor's name was. Let's see. It doesn't really show to me. I don't know. I know he's around here. Yeah, Jim Vaughn, who actually passed away from heart cancer, I believe. Definitely worth his would be missed. But I don't know. I just think that they try their best. He tried his best to try to get his stuff with a household name. The reason why I think Ernest is maybe not a very popular character is that he's just a very kind of interesting character. I mean, even though he's not funny versus like Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee, I mean, not, yeah, Pee Wee Herman, from Pee Wee's Playhouse and other movies he's been featured in. But I don't know, people don't find Ernest as a very funny character, but I still find him funny. I think he's probably interesting character, and I think it's just worth versus something if you even if you're not laughing at his jokes, you laugh at his impression of his impression of his appearance because every time he gets himself in trouble or basically cause something that originally get himself into danger or everything, he just basically just starts to think, I don't worry about it. I screw things up every time I want to, but I don't know. It's just the idea of seeing the character just getting himself noticed by the TV show series and the movies as well. It's just pretty well sounded versus to see the character. I mean, it's just something that I think a lot of people should just take a chance of watching. And even if it's not really basically even he's not a household name like Pee Wee is, like Pee Wee Herman, but he's still a one memorable character and still have his doubts of just continue to be as a memorable character. But I don't know. I guess it's just the kind of concept of what you're expecting to see the characters to be in, but whatever. So yeah, great sets of Ernest. Definitely worth picking up if you are an Ernest fan like I am, or just basically just a random guy just basically wanting to pick up these sets. And I recommend picking them up because But like I said before, I have never seen this show. This is before when I was new that everything around me in my life was just basically just started new because this came out in '78, so I was born in '88. So from that, I didn't notice that there was a show like this. I thought it was just basically just the movies, like for instance, like just the movies. But I didn't know he had his own TV show. So to my knowledge, that was pretty well interesting to pick it up. So definitely these sets are worth your purchase for basically if you are interested to watch Ernest or you're just an Ernest fan who just basically want to pick it up and actually really just want to have some Ernest entertainment in your local movie library, definitely want to pick it up. I mean, just something that you want to just entertain with. Along with Pee Wee Herman and all the other kinds of the characters. But yeah, so that's pretty much based off this DVD and Blu-ray updates. Definitely will continue doing some more of that. I just basically have lack of senses of money issues, not like major problem issues, but just basically this random money that I can't spend right now because I'm just basically trying to hopefully wait for my current job will be coming around and give me some more hours because like I said, I definitely tried to look for some more money versus actually purchase some more DVDs and Blu-rays and yeah, looking forward to actually to continue doing that. So alrighty. Next up, we're going to do some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that version as well. So this is going to be the temple versus the icing of the cake because I just basically hold my video making skills for a little bit of while because like I said I've been having Halloween, basically trying to get some more hours for my current job and trying to just enjoy myself versus trying to do more updates versus for you guys because I'm just having some issues are based on my website, but nothing temporary. Just that I'm just trying to get used to basically this whole website thing versus to get myself my own self. And I also should mention I have my first ever Facebook fan page. So yeah, if you guys want to go to my Facebook fan page and be part of it as the tire of the fan, as a fans, then go right ahead because like I say, it's there. It's worth it to just really to be supportive of the show and be supportive of the website and everything, and definitely worth seeing more some of these videos, something like this, very soon because, like I said, I'm looking forward to actually get some feedback from some of my fans out there and actually enjoy watching what I like to do. As long as I have a voice call out, I'll definitely will do more videos. So next up, we're going to do more DVDs and Blu-rays. This time, doing some reviews. Alright, so until next time, thank you for watching, and sayonara.